Next album, Christmas in Bermuda.
Yeah, we had free tickets.
So you got to go to Positano, which is beautiful.
Oh, yes.
We actually have a clip here of you performing on the special. Can we take a look at this clip here? I'm just curious. Let's just see here. Oh, my. You know what?
What do you have that like on a loop or something, just waiting for me to arrive?
I think that's the 10th time we've done that to you. And yet it's funny to me every single time. In fact, it may be getting funnier to me.
I think you're right, actually. I mean,
that I'm an adult and I'm still doing that. No, we have a real clip here from Christmas in Positano. This does not have Lurch in it. Let's take a look.
I'm really scared.
Okay, now let me ask you something about this. Looks beautiful.
Thank you.
You're there, and that's in some kind of beautiful square.
Right.
My question is, I was watching this with one of my producers today, and we watched about 10 minutes of the special, and the whole time that you're playing out there, people are just wandering around in the back. Take a look at this. Look at this guy just wandering around in the background. Didn't they rope off the area or
crowd
anything?
control was like an extra $1,000. We didn't go for that.
Yeah, because there are like people coming in like, oh, it's John Day.
Well, I mean,
taking the picture.
You're playing Christmas music at the end of September.
Right,
so, I mean, they're thinking it's not Christmas, I'm going to walk.
You can't rope that off.
No.
Let's talk about some of your compatriots in New Age music. Yanni, for example.
Yeah.
Who wooed Yanni? Do you hang with Yanni? Do you and Yanni ever do anything together?
Actually, we are friends. We used to, every Sunday we would play volleyball together, believe it or not. And,
right.
And,
you two playing volleyball.
I know. Can
you imagine if you were walking along the beach and you saw John Tesh and Yanni playing volleyball? I would have a stroke, I think.
I know it sounds like a bit, but we seriously did. I mean, the thing is, I mean, he's very Greek, obviously. Great guy, great composer. And we would play, 2-on-2, and he would play in his Speedo, and I would play in my sweatpants.
What? When you want to play volleyball with another guy and he shows up in a Speedo, it's time to cancel the event.
Yeah, I mean, it's a European thing. But anyway, one of the funniest things happened when he takes it very seriously, and he was diving for a ball. For the volleyball, and he missed it, and the sand all got in his face. And one of the guys who's very funny was with me, said, "Hey, Kenny G would have had that."
And I bet Yanni probably just hates that, right? Who is this Kenny G? I do not like Kenny G.
I mean you no harm.
And then,
see, if it's ever dying, I'll just do that.
Right. So it's Kenny, it's him in his speed, it's Yanni in his Speedo, and you're going, trying to get the ball.
You come over and hang at my house. It's bizarre. It's totally bizarre. New Age musicians show up.
Is that true?
Oh, it's unbelievable.
Did you have special furniture built, larger furniture or taller doorways?
Yeah,
some really tall people have to have special furniture built.
I do shop at the Big and Tall shop, though.
Do you really?
I do. Do you?
No, I'm normal sized. No, I don't actually. I'm just on the outskirts. I'm only 6'4". You're like 7'2".
Well, I should tell you that I was showing my daughter's 8, Prima, and I was showing her pictures of me as a kid, as like a 3-year-old, and taking her back and showing her all that stuff. And she had one comment. She said, "Dad, your head was huge."
So you were born with that size head, but a little body attached to it. When you were a baby, it was that head and little baby body going. I'm saying this because I was the same way. I
feel much better now, thanks.
What if people came to visit the Tesh baby and the Conan baby, and it was just two adult heads and little body? You have a website.
Yes.
And if you visit the website, there's a Tesh cam.
Yeah, tesh.com.
That's showing what you're doing like all the time. Is that true?
I don't know why we did this, but it's pointed at me in the office all the time, and I forget. You've seen these webcams before,
right? And
so every now and then I'll get a phone call from my wife who will say, you're touching yourself. And I'm like, no, I'm not touching myself. Or people will email us and say, I'm watching you eat your burrito now, and you're like, oh, what am I doing?
Right. So you maybe should get rid of the.
Yeah, it's not a good idea.
But the next time you play volleyball with Yanni, you should bet that should be on the website. I think you want to see that. Yeah. It's a special time today. It's Thanksgiving.
Yes, it is. I'm happy to be here.
You're a very good musician, and we were wondering, would you play something for us today? Would you be willing to do that?
A Thanksgiving tune?
Thanks. I was wondering if you would play in honor of Thanksgiving, if you would play Turkey in the Straw for us. Would you do that?
Can you hum a few bars?
Yeah, you know, we all know Turkey in the Straw.
Oh,
yeah.
Sure, I'll be happy to.
Yeah. Okay, would you play Turkey in the Straw for us in a pen of wild turkeys? Would you do that? Come on, people want to see it. All right, he's going to do it. Fantastic.